use a straight edge if you have one. You can draw some diagonal lines on your paper. You can draw some zigzag lines on your paper. You can draw some wavy lines on your paper. And some shapes. Triangles. You can play with the size of your shapes, maybe do some big circles, some little circles. Squares, rectangles. You could do semicircles. You could do a trapezoid. Okay, my paper looks pretty full with shapes. So once I do that, I'm gonna pick some crayons and I'm gonna start coloring my shapes in. And instead of just going over my lines with a crayon, I'm gonna kind of color over my lines with the crayon so that it shows up. Once you've colored all your shapes, all your lines, you're going to be doing a wax resist. All the projects that we're doing at home during the quarantine is with crayon and watercolor paint. I tried to limit our materials. So you're using the same materials every art lesson. And that's probably what I'll do for the remainder of the lessons for the school year. You're going to pick any of the colors you want to use. The more you move your paintbrush around on the watercolor, the darker the color will be. The more water you add, and the less you move your paintbrush around, the lighter the color will be. So I wanted some dark purple. But now I'm going to do some light purple. So I'm going to add water, just move it around once. And now I'm going to get some light purple going. So I'm going to use mostly water and not very much paint over here. So you'll see how light the one side gets and how dark the one side is compared to the light side. So the more you move it around, you're going to press a lot in there. It's going to be a lot darker. Press it once in there, it's going to be a lot lighter. So once you've colored your paper, you're going to go over every bit of white, and you're even going to go over the places that you colored. So the crayon wax will resist the paint, so you can paint right over top of everything you colored and it's still going to show through. So I'd like you to paint your entire picture so that there's no white space showing.